on tonight. Looking network, bring it right to your ears. Looking network, we got the news you need here. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 noon ST. Looking network, exclusively on Hood Hierarchy Radio.
You're muted, brother.
See, and we back. we back. Today with a special one. You know what I'm saying? It's the connect work, where these connections bring about real collaborations, and these real collaborations bring about real connections. Host on the show, one of them, IKS. Y'all remember to hit that subscribe button, that like, that notification button, so it'll let you know when we go live, even with a surprise like this. I'm gonna pass it along to my brother and allow him to introduce himself.
Peace to the people. It is I, Sire Richard of Nottingham. And we got somebody magnificent today with us. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever heard, y'all ever seen, I mean, the intro by itself is man, hold on, man. Shout out to our commercial, the bro-mercial that came in, man. That's just what you was talking about before we even start this show. Something different, creative, and safe. Comfortable, you know what I'm saying? That's what that intro for the connect work is. You know what I'm saying?
Professional.
But yeah, professional. But yeah, on that note, man, we got $1,000,000 Smile. I'm talking about this a totally different look for New York City, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate being here on the Connect Network. Peace to both of the brothers. My brother IKS, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying, giving me the opportunity to be on this well-established platform. And it's an honor to be amongst the gentlemen such as yourselves. How we doing?
Oh, man, likewise. How you doing, bro?
Excellent, brother. Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah. So we was talking a little bit earlier, man. I know a lot of people, but the people that tune in on our channel probably want to know a little bit more about you. Like, what drives you to go down this path that you're doing of this creativity of a safer path of something different than like this drill music?
Because I don't want to see nobody die.
Message.
You don't need to die for making your music, man. Like it's crazy. What happened to having fun? What happened to being creative? What happened to storytelling? What happened to just having a good time and feeling safe?
I just want to go to the bouncy bounce.
That shit, a little bouncy bounce. It's nothing wrong with a bouncy bounce.
Just want to go to the bouncy bounce.
That's it. But what happened was the establishment, the status quo, the hierarchy in the industry decided to say, hip hop is the only industry that ostracizes its elders. Rock doesn't do it. Pop music doesn't do it. No, only hip hop. It seems that once you hit the age of 30 or 35 and up, this seems to be a problem. That for some reason, they just can't say mix the old with the young to make it have some essence, like the same way rock does. But that's not what happened. They separated them. The same way the youth is in prison. The same way the gang coaches, especially in New York. If a young brother can't even go to a law library and hang with the older brothers don't want nothing to do with the gang stuff. They don't have nothing to do with them. You spin in the yard, you being a knucklehead, they don't want nothing to do with you. It's the same way the industry is being ostracized right now and perpetrated. And it's by design. Nothing is by coincidence. They don't want the elders around the younger brothers because they can put them on game. Like, listen, don't do this. Because this is going to happen. Because I've been down this road. Don't sign this kind of contract. Because this. That's not what's happening. They want to get the young and naive.
Yeah. Grab them while they don't know nothing.
They like them young and them dumb. Full of cum. You know what I'm saying? And look, listen.
It's easy to divert them. It's easy to manipulate them and get them to going down what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they start seeing them dollar signs. Especially when most people ain't never seen $1,000 before.
Absolutely.
By them seeing that, 20,000, 20K, I'm in. So of course they're gonna end up doing some foolishness.
But think about it. The drill artists can't tour nowhere. What are you gonna tour to? They done turned everybody into an enemy for the music they make. They can't even make any love music, man. It don't even sound right.
Hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love some of it, but not all of it because it's like it literally just is the Twilight Zone. It's like you're crazy. Like maybe I'm losing my mind. Don't every rapper's a cadence sound the same? Every beat pattern sound the same?
Now,
From
yo, see now, hold on, bro. I was saying that on a prior show. That word cadence, man. That word cadence right there. See, I take offense to that, man, because I think that's a way that they figured out how to Walmart, how to industrialize or whatever your flow. To me, it's no such thing as a cadence. That's a sneaky way of not accepting whose flow that is. If it's $1 million smile flow, and I can't say I use that cadence. That ain't that cadence. That's his flow, man. That's his
style.
flow. That's a way of saying I used his flow without using his name. I stole that beat. We used to call that biting. You know what I'm saying? That's fake. You know, that ain't your formula. You know,
Mhm.
that's so I don't agree with the cadence thing. Nah, man.
Well, you ain't got to agree with the cadence situation, but that's what's going on right now. We seeing it.
It's
We
terrible,
listen.
bro.
You go to Hot 97, Power 105, you hear the same music, and then the rappers look the same, all the females look the same,
Word up.
right? They got big
Word up.
eyelashes, right? They got the
That's it.
baby hair,
It's like that
right?
Snoop song. Everywhere you go, see the same.
Baby
No
here.
matter where I go.
Baby hair. All the rappers got dreads. All of them got dreads.
Yeah.
Not listen. 95% of artists you see, they got dreads. Some are rocking the braids and the taper, but everybody got the same signature style. So when you see someone that dress different, raps different, looks different, operate different, it's a problem. He's going against the grain,
It's out of the norm.
Yeah.
th-
You know what I
th-
mean?
out of tradition.
Yeah.
It seemed like after the Migos came, no, first off that flow started from Flow Rider. Then the Migos took it from Flow Rider. Then then everybody started jumping on that bandwagon, and then it just became the standard. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Cliche. It's like it was cliche now.
It's this. There's nothing uniquely different
Nah, he
about it.
right. He said that. That's the key word, the standard. Dead serious. It's like when you got something as the standard, you got people creating that from within.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's we the anti-heroes. We're the villains. Us talking about this, they consider us the bad guys. Like, oh, F these guys. It's because we can't rap like that. I choose not to rap like it. I played around with it, but I don't want to make that the majority of my style.
But whatever happened to, just telling the truth? If you stepping into something sounding like somebody else, you can't rap, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just honest with it because I really could rhyme. I really put a
Oh
pen
yeah, I
to the
know that.
pad. You know what I'm saying? So
Only a
I
fool,
take it
only a
personal.
fool would not know that you
You
can't
know,
do that. Only a fool, because I heard the stuff that you got. Impeccable, incredible
appreciate you, brother.
We get it.
delivery, on sharp as a ninja's katana.
Appreciate you, bro.
No, so I'm just saying, let's keep it a
Appreciate you.
buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, I don't follow no formula. I
But the
write
other
to
niggas,
silence.
the other niggas that's taking that bullshit, them niggas gotta go.
Yeah.
I
Too tired of
mean,
them,
yo,
man.
Yeah.
in defense of the game, though, in defense of the game, hip hop is only 52 years old. And let's be honest here. Us as, elders, see, we don't accept that either. I'm 49. You know what I'm saying? The average dude, when we was younger and somebody was 49, 50, they looked and carried themselves like they was 49 or 50. VFW flow. You know what I mean? We the OGs now, bro. We the OGs, and the game is our age. So if hip hop is 52, finna be 53, and I'm 49, I am hip hop. You get what I mean? For us as adults that was born within that 10-year gap, you are hip hop. That's what you know. That's your DNA. And it's totally different than, for us, it wasn't a fad that was available. so anybody could be a part of. Nah, like for us, it was now you can identify yourself. Everything is original, you know, and it's a full package. The way you dress, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it was deeper than the cadence. You know, your verbal acrobats, you know what I'm saying? Your style, your formula, like everything went together. That's hip hop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Break dance, graffiti, like everything. Like just the way you sit and lean on a wall and he a rapper. I don't lean the same way somebody else lean. That's real hip hop. But you got people nowadays, you know, that one end, you know, because everything is so readily available. They not hip hop. You don't know how to lean the right way. When you sit in the car, your seat don't weld to your body because the lean is natural, fam. Yeah, brother. It's a lean to that thing, man. It's an ease to it. That's hip hop. Same way like you. This isn't a gaff. This is you. You know what I'm saying? 1,000,000% originality. People don't understand that nowadays, man. You know?
Yes,
Brother,
it lost of creativity, bro.
I sat in prison for 16 and a half years thinking about how can I come at this differently? Not to sound like nobody else, not to dress like nobody else, just to be myself. That's it. The first song I laid out when I came home was I'm a Hater. It's a satire talking about everybody in the industry.
You say you a hater?
Hell yeah, I'm a hater.
You got the
I-
hate challenge dance.
Listen, yeah, listen, but see, I wasn't just a hater, just say I'm a hater. I hate that guns got more rights than women. Right?
Mm.
I hate that we had to be in a situation that we are talking about this right now. Like it's hard, it's like there's a whole lot of noise going on and your voice is not being heard.
Mm.
And it's like the corporate world, don't get me wrong, like you need to make money to associate with them. But there's definitely some dark demonic forces behind all of this, man. For some of the artists practicing certain type of sexual deviant behavior in order to make it and be successful, you got to give them your cheeks or your mouth, your soul.
Hell to the no.
You got to participate in parties you don't want to be a part of, but you got to.
You ain't got to. That's why a lot of them don't make it to that stature of fame. A lot of them get, and then when they see that they won't deviate to that, they end up putting something off. Oh, he crazy. Oh, he's you know what I'm saying? He's insane. Oh, he's all of a sudden now there's something wrong with you because they can't control that. They can't control you. You know what I'm saying? Now you crazy. Now you know what I'm saying?
What?
Not just. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, bro.
I said,
And what if we ain't, what if, like, when you really think of it, you know, the best of the best of the best, the legends, you know what I'm saying? There's a crazy path every eccentric individual travels. You know what I'm saying? That is 1,000,000% different than every human being. And what if, you know that saying, you know, to whom much is given, much is required. You know, what if, you know, in order to be that one, you have to go that much harder, man, because you're not average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not. What if that though, bro? Looking at it from a dip. See, I look at things like, because I've been through hell and back, man. You know, but and I ain't the type to feel like my story no deeper than anybody else. But I found out, brother, that sometimes, you know, what we look at as a loss is truly a gain because we wondering why we lost it. But in all reality, you know what I'm saying? God or whoever you believe in as your higher power, remove that from out of your way. You know what I'm saying? He seen down the road, you didn't. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I believe that all of this was meant to be so we could appreciate this. See, I came from hip hop where we couldn't ever imagine. We used to call it crossing over. We couldn't imagine the game that ever got this big. What?
Mm.
$1 billion game? An artist like Drake, you forget, we used to watch Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous. You know? Those were the people that had the mansions and all that. Nah, the whole world, everything changed, but everything didn't change. We just got information now readily at your hand. Because forever, like for instance, at that time, we thought we used to make jokes. African booty scratcher. We used to think Ethiopians had flies on them and everybody was homeless, not knowing that was one of the richest countries on this planet.
Man.
Not knowing that was one of the richest countries on this planet. And in Ethiopia, the average person is not struggling. The average person has freedoms and riches that the average American can't imagine. We going hard to try to hit a lick, you know? And they born into it. Also, you know, they wasn't no internet. They slandered Ethiopia for a reason, to deter us from even figuring that was the oldest Bible on earth. You know?
Yeah,
that's the
they got
truth.
everything in it. That Bible got everything in it.
But do you want to go through a bunch of E. coli and Ebola and everything else? That's how far they went to try to wipe that out. They never did. You remember that? They sicked Ebola, chemical warfare on Ethiopia, trying to clear it out. And it didn't work.
Absolutely.
Like that's just like them commercials,
You know what I'm saying?
with the blowflies all on 'em and all that, man.
Yeah, that was a lie, bro. Wasn't no babies running around with giant guts and flies. Nah, brother. AI been around. AI has been around, player. It's just available to us now. But, bro, here's a question I got for you. Now, you know they got a behind a hidden little superhero scene in New York City.
Yep. Yes, they do.
I ain't talking about cosplay.
No.
I ain't talking about cosplay. I'm talking about real live Batman. Get off her. Yeah.
The real kick ass.
No, the real grief guard.
Yeah.
The real grief guard is out there. Boney Lynch, he out there fighting Brime. Yep. That's what he called it, Brime.
I thought it was
You know what I mean? Yo, now we had a co-host that used to fight crime, like literally, you know, and they thought I was fronting when I was like, yo, man, they got a real behind the scenes superhero squad that took it to another level, because we used to have the Guardian Angels. So, like, not being funny or none of that, but have you ever thought of merging those cultures with your hip hop and your movement?
I'm open to any suggestions that's able to push forth the agenda of creating a new lane that is a lot more safe and more creative into a network with the cosplay community, the gamers community, the comic community, as well as those of us fighting crime in the street. There is no, how can I say, favoritism towards any. We all coming as a guild for a common goal to make something better. Creating this in our own image, huh?
So hold on. You mean you hold on. You fighting crime too? You a crime fighter?
Nah, I'm an anti-hero.
Oh. All right, so that mean
dance challenges.
That mean at any time somebody might go slide by one of them alleyways in Midtown Manhattan with the steam and all that coming out the thing, and they might catch you over there like this, smoking a blunt.
Yeah, I'll smoke.
Anti-hero. All right.
Smoke. I'll smoke. No, I
You know what I'm
drink.
saying? Oh.
That's what's up.
Uh-oh. Yeah, action hero. Yeah, that's different. He gonna chase you down. He said, I don't smoke or drink. That mean when he said, I said stop. That mean 19 New York City blocks. He's still running.
Nah, I'm not even gonna stop you.
You know
Let the cops do their job. That's just for the cops. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not stopping nobody. I ain't put my hands on nobody. I ain't trying to go back in the pens. I just want to make music, take care of these kids, leave them something when I dead. Because I know we ain't gonna be here forever. Everybody think they're gonna live forever. We all gonna die someday. I just want to go out making sure these kids is all right, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody would have asked you in a nutshell, what is your movement? What would you say?
New hop. New hop is the movement.
New hop.
New hop.
New hop. New hop.
What's the definition of that?
That's new urban music. That's a mix of cars pop and dog pop.
Okay.
I never even knew they had cause pop.
No, they didn't. It's because I created it.
Oh. Oh, so you already branding yourself in marketing. He already know where he going. So I guess that next year we should expect $1 Million Smile at Comic-Con.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
I already did Brooklyn Comic Con already, didn't I?
Oh
So
man.
yeah, I've been doing a few Comic Cons as it is
Oh
already.
man.
So, I've been on Power 105, Hot 97, got my music played on that stuff. I got a book out. I'm saying, got a comic book.
Man.
He said he got a comic book.
Man.
Wow.
Man, I had to hit the commercial for that one. You know what I'm saying? Tap us in, brother. We
I'm
see
here. I
you
can hear y'all.
everywhere.
I'm right here.
Now, you see, can you see the pictures behind the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
right
Thanks.
here?
Yes, man. Thanks for asking podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, give us a little rundown.
Oh, well, that situation I was talking about growing up in South Jamaica, Queens. Talk about my incarceration. Talk about me running around 50 Cent and Banger Smurf and Domination, Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo. Me bumping into Craig Mack. Just trying to find my way to navigate through the world. I didn't come in this world being a tough guy. Like I tell everybody, I'm keeping it 100. I was super duper pussy.
Oh man, he put the ad
You get the
libs on it.
echoes for the
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't run to my big brother to help me. I had to find it hard in my older brother's pussy. I had to find the hard way. You know? My background is Jamaican, they West Indians, so they ain't really trying to do any knuckling, shoot the foul. They ain't doing none of that stuff.
They
You know?
trying to shoot you or stab you.
Yeah, but my brother was just they not like that. They just not.
They just
I
good
thought
people.
they was tough because they was bullying me.
Of course.
You know, and when I got on the street and encounter niggas out there, encounter individuals out there that was a lot more violent, because violence is a learned language. And the only, I had to be forced to adapt to be somebody else in my environment, my hood I grew up in. Right up the block from me is busy projects. Down the block is 40 projects. So I'm between two projects. And I live in the back street of houses.
That was a hidden message right there. Violence is a learned language.
Absolutely. I had to be what they call hypervigilance.
Get that. Ooh.
You know?
Yo, that's a bomb right there, man. Violence is a learned language.
It's the truth.
Yes, it is.
That's the truth.
I mean, yes, it is, but certain way. I mean, I guess that's the way I learned. When certain puzzle pieces get put together properly, it makes 1,000% more sense. Just like, have you ever noticed, like, somebody can curse you out, right? And that has, all right, I'm getting cursed out. But to me, it hurts worse when somebody curse you out without cursing. Somebody don't use no foul language and belittle you. That hurts.
So I say to each his own, because getting jumped was a tradition in my neighborhood. Like, you had to
Yeah.
have, traditionally getting your ass kicked was a weapon of success, because it either make you or break you. And how you go through that situation will let you know if you're able to handle more pressure. Like when you get locked up on Rikers Island. Now you're in the house, especially if you're not gangbanging, because I don't gangbang. And you're in a house full of Bloods and a house full of Crips. What you gonna do? Same environment. All the difference is you caged in and you can't run. You're forced to do things you don't want to do.
You gotta hold your own.
Survive.
Yeah, right? You want to use that phone, right? You want to use that phone, right? You want to call your mother, right? You want to talk to your lawyer, right? What you gonna do when they say you can't get on the phone? What about when they say you can't eat that box of cereal? Well, like I told my man before, the Frosted Flakes, Tony Tank was homie. He had the red flag on his neck.
You're gonna answer right there. You just said what you gonna do when you told my I can't talk to my mama. There go the background pick right there.
Right.
Yeah.
He said telephone. He said, yo, telephone. I just want to call my mama.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
That's it.
that's it. And like I would have to say this, right? The most happiest time of my life is when my father was around. And I always tell people, I never loved a man the way I love my daddy, man. I lost my father at 15 years old when I needed him
condol-
most.
condolences, man.
Absolutely appreciate it, right? But I ain't have him around no more. So when I look and see my hero on his deathbed, his lips all chapped. 'Cause my father like 6'6", pure muscle. My father used to shoot heroin back in the day, so caught up to him later on in life. And then you watch your father in the casket. You take that long ride to the cemetery, and they put your daddy in the earth. And when you look back, he ain't coming back with you, right? What you expect a young man to do now? Your mother can't reach you because you're already at 16, you're 15, 16 years old. You go into the streets, You get used to walking around the neighborhood with your head down, crying, because you overweight. You about 260 pounds, 4 asses, 10 necks. Hmm?
Yo, brother,
Everybody laughing at you. No,
does that bring us to that newspaper article you sent?
the newspaper article came after I went to my first bid, and I did when I was like 18 years old. When I came back out of prison, and I couldn't get a job and that stuff, so I had to go into the street. I ain't had no GED when I came out. I ain't had no education. So I was a brute. And the only way I know how to get respect is from my hands. And catching licks, catching robberies.
So hold on, bro. How did this come about? Like I said, my co-host said, he don't never quote like that, man. We from the mud, brother. He said, brother, did you read that article? I said, nah. He said, listen, brother, if that's who we interviewing, man.
I
So
It's
that's how that's
wild,
on
boy.
average,
Wow.
America look, yo,
Wow.
so fill us in, brother. Like this is man.
well, I'll put it like this to you. I had got into a physical altercation with a police officer. I beat him on a one-on-one with my hands. He backed out on me. He said the gun was mine, and they locked me up. And once they know you got a problem with a cop, they throw the book at you. But while I'm locked up in jail, I was just thinking to myself one day, and I called my code D, and I said, "Go and kill him. Go kill him." Yeah, I had a psychotic episode. I was at a point of no return, brothers, and I didn't care because I was hurting inside. I was already locked up. You know what I'm saying? What you know how you know what it feel like when they offer you 40 to life?
Yeah. You don't
40
care
to
no more.
life, brother.
Or the possibility of parole. Yeah.
No, with no parole. You remember that's a New York City cop.
Oh, I'm no. I'm just saying when they say impossibility of parole, that
No,
ain't
no
no
possibility. No
ain't no
possibility
possibility at
parole.
all.
No,
Yeah,
not
ain't
with
no
the cop.
possibility at all.
That's it. You know? And listen, I am very much guilty of sending someone to go kill. Now, if you was to ask me, Smiley, would you want to change anything? What would you have did different? I'd have said that I'd never talk to that Colombian dude I met in jail. Because at the same time, I was trying to get some weight from the Colombian dude. And it didn't go as a plan. The Colombian good dude, I told him what he was going to do, and it messed up everything we did. Because he went back and told the cops, like, this crazy nigga here trying to kill a cop. He's trying to get him executed. And he's from Queens, and they kill cops for a living. It's tradition in Southside. You kill cops for a living. Listen, they don't need to be scared of me. I'm a reformed criminal. I pay my debt to society like everybody else. All I want to do is just make music and change the world and make it in my image.
How you gonna go about that, brother?
One person at a time. And a lot of ads, some money in ads to get my agenda across. I've written me a manifesto. Sometimes people need literature to understand your mindset. They need guys like us. we make the world a better place.
Facts.
Yo,
Facts.
you want to
Come
talk
on.
about congratulations again, first and foremost, man. You
Definitely.
Appreciate
know,
it,
with
brother. Appreciate it.
your entertainment
Appreciate it, brother.
situation.
Thank
I
you.
don't want to break the news unless you want to break it. So you go
I'm
on and break your news if you choose to.
okay. Well, I
And
have a
shout out.
shout out to C Styles. Shout out
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Ambassador H for making it possible for me to get FA. Two shout out to FA for getting me the Empire distribution on one end for my music, and Sony Orchard for Ambassador H to release my commercial music. I think I'm the first in my kind to do a situation like that. That's because they understand my agenda, they understand my mindset, they understand the strategy, they understand that the culture needs something new and prevalent. That's why I want to connect the network, baby. Gotta connect the dots. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
And yeah, I was matter of fact, I was on one of your pages watching this stuff. I see you like to do a lot of cooking, bro.
Oh
Or was
yeah,
that
yeah,
your girl?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes,
be
yes.
seeing. I'm like, oh, he getting down with the rice and the spinach and the pull and the jerk chicken, and I'm like, okay, okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can throw down, brother. You know, when you locked up for a long
Oh,
period of time, you learn how to make a lot of things inside jail.
You ain't lying.
yo, man, survival kit is something different. You learn a whole different understanding that word. But yo, oh, maybe you like that too, because I guess you be knowing how to cook. You be chefing over there. But bro, doing the Caribbean
Oh yeah,
spicy.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But
yeah.
well, you know, I am West Indian. I am Jamaican, so you know, the cultural things. Me have to do it the right way. Me I say, they have to come to the right way, man.
Yo,
Mhm.
what? Well, two questions. What was the influence of you coming up around and with 50 Cent and Bang'em Smurf and Domination, all those people that you mentioned,
Yes,
Yayo Banks, all that. What was it? What was the impact of that? And uh where does it stand now?
I would say this. I have to say thank you to Smurf because if it what first I want to shout out to B Wise because B Wise introduced me to Tony Yayo. And from that situation, make me when we went to Jamaica Avenue, I met Smurf. However, Smurf is always going to be Smurf. He has his own, how can I put it, leadership skills and what he expects in somebody. But like growing up in my neighborhood, what gets you recognized and known faster than anything is violence. So I seen a kid, I had his mans I knocked out inside Burger King. And my name was ringing behind 134. 134 God, but that's the main boulevard they from. Uh, but I say this, I learned how to box. But my man Joselito put me, you know, he introduced me to lots of Italian boxing gyms. So did a couple of boxing matches. So it gave me confidence in my hands and being able to hold myself. That's what saved my life from prison plenty times. Being able to have a decent knuckle game, you know. So meeting Smurf opened the doors for me to get able to get close to 50 and be able to get close to Banks. And I say it was definitely an experience that you can't take away because it impacted. I remember I was 18 years old around these guys. All them brothers was older than me. Only person that's probably my age is like Beaver, that everybody else is older than me. Them guys were like, 25, 26. You know, when I remember when I met 50, he's like 28, 29 years old.
Mm.
I was 18, 19 years old. But the thing he liked about me is that I had a knuckle game. I could fight. And I was knocking guys out. I was just beating your ass. I'd knock your ass out. I would whoop your ass.
Mm.
You know? So, and then being able to come back and then, one day, it's a lot of detail I'm leaving out, but one day, Smurf told me to come out to 134. Went to 134. You walk to the back streets. I walk inside the house. I see 50. He had a Jaguar hat on, Gina wife beat on. And he said my name. He said Soldier Boy. And I had a listen, what's that thing called? When you can visualize something and you got the poster affirmation, it's powerful, man. Because I had a picture of 50 on my wall that said shooting star when he got shot at when he got shot up in his mama house, around his grandmother's house. I mean, it was on my wall. I used to listen to his music, look at the poster. Who would ever thought that I'll go up to, he's like, they like 6 blocks, like 6, 7 blocks up the block from my crib. So not only did I have decent knuckle game, I was with G Unit. So my reputation in my neighborhood started to spread out. I was one of the first guys in the back street on my side. I was G Unit, other than Jaffe, from the Towers, and icing them from 109 and Godbrook. I'm saying, but behind behind back of Basie, it was me, Soldier.
So what now?
I would.
You,
I don't
I
want.
mean,
I don't want to be. I don't want to be their friend. But I'm not gonna say a lot of these. I want to be their friend. I ain't got no problem with them, but I don't want to be nobody's friend. I don't trust them. They try to kill me and my
okay, so
partner. They did a
who,
drive. They
50?
did not. Listen, I'm not gonna say 50 people who's in that circle did drive by on us, man. Shot me and my Code D up, man.
Damn, brother.
So, I ain't got no problem with nobody, but I'm damn sure ain't gonna be no stupid person say I'm sleeping. It is what it is, man. So, if you try to kill me, we could never be friends.
Yeah, I agree.
We can never be friends.
That's the same as somebody telling on you. Can't be friends.
Yeah,
Damn,
never
bro.
be friends.
See, that kind of
Kill me.
messed my question up, man. Man. See, outsiders looking in, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, man. Outsiders looking into America, it's like, we look at G Unit, we look at 50 Cent or whatever, and it's like,
Shout out to Domination too. Shout out to Smurf. Shout out to
domination.
6'5".
Shout out to them.
I'm saying, shout out to Bando Fernando. Shout out to my man Joe Lindsay. Shout out to, I'm saying, the people that really rock with me, that understand me. Like, I'm saying? Because look, I'm gonna put it this way, right? My man Bando want me to, like, be cool, squash it with them. Like, I had told him I had no problem with them. You know what I'm saying? And Bando is a neutral party in this. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with him. My goddamn my best friend. You know what I'm saying? He's like the only guy I'm messing for Merck. I don't mess with nobody else. I don't mess with nobody for Merck.
Yeah, but look, right, outsider looking in. If like from the introduction of myself to you, it's all been positive, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like everything was positive to the point where you created a lane of creativity along with everything that goes in the hip hop culture, man. Music, dressing, style, energy, but all positive, bro. So I'm saying, like an outsider looking in, average person that's looking at, Queens and the success of the average artist from Queens, like y'all got some very big acts that's part of hip hop history and will always be, right? So as big as 50 is now, and like my introduction to you was positive, why isn't there a lane of positivity or an olive branch? You know what I mean? Sent that way, because that's home team. Y'all people that y'all came up the same way.
No, we
They
ain't
made
called
a
the same
transition. I'm talking about like in the same neighborhood, the same, circumstances. You get what I mean?
Understand what you're saying? It's how can I put that? Listen, brother, it's hard for me to be around anybody that put money on my head or try to kill me. I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, but
I
you
can't,
just said
bro.
yourself you don't know if it was 50. It was somebody in his camp.
I'm not.
But
No, it doesn't.
closed mouth don't get fed.
I'm gonna tell
What
you
if
this,
it
right?
wasn't
I
50?
don't
What if
want
it
nothing to
was?
do with them guys. I don't want nothing to do with them, bro. I want nothing to do with them. I stay away from them. I don't want nothing to do with them. I want nothing to do
So
with
if
G.
50 offered you 10 mil right now,
I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I
you
don't want that
good?
money. Yeah, I'm good. I'd rather get mine the hard way, homie. As
Damn.
by myself. Listen, if everybody decided to just say I ain't fucking with this guy, then it is what it is. I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't care. I made my mind up. I can live. I want to be able to say when I'm dead, I did everything I decided. I did everything I want to do on my terms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want a handout.
Don't want no handouts. I don't want nobody saying they did something for me and they could throw it back in my face. I don't want nothing to do with
Yo,
that, man.
I only seen that situation from, years ago with that beef DVD. You know what I mean? And like the whole point of, hip hop and our introduction to 50, it was like y'all are all still a part of that story. You know what I'm saying? No matter which way you want to cut it. So it's who's the who, let me ask this then, just being the outsider looking in. Who's the villain and who's the hero in that situation?
We lost. SPG lost.
Why
Everybody
they
that
say
went
that?
to war, everybody that went to war with Junior got locked up. Everybody
Oh
got
damn,
locked up.
damn.
We lost. We lost the battle. We lost the war. They won. They got the money. What the fuck do we got? Nothing. What do we got? Just a story, bro. We ain't got nothing. We lost. I'm gonna tell you here now. My partners might not agree with it, but we got our ass kicked. We lost. It's over. Find something else to do. Niggas ain't gotta agree with me. That's why I'm doing this.
So what's with the movement with $1,000,000 Smile from here forward, man? Is
Oh,
that
I
is
like
that
them.
the is that the moment? Is that a piece of the momentum that keeps that fire burning under you? Like, hold on, y'all bottle nosed us and put us into a, because I've noticed like you use one word a lot, ostracize. And outside of looking in and observing that situation from DVDs and mixtapes, in a way, he that situation did have y'all ostracized, hip hop wise. You know what I mean? He put y'all in a box by yourself where it turned into y'all was the villains, brother. Y'all was the villains, man. And you know what I'm saying? You know how the hero always go, dancing and get the meals. Nobody knows the real story, right? And I understand life. The story don't mean nothing. As you said, it's just a story, man. Everybody got a story. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what they
So
said? They said no one cares about you. They said no one cares about your story until you win. So win. Apparently, I ain't win yet. For people to
so
care
I'm
enough about my
asking you,
story.
is that a major fire burner up under you that makes you say, yo, I gotta
Yeah,
get
I
the
want to
W.
make it without 50 help. I'm
I
not
gotta
looking
get
for
the
no
W.
handout. I don't want no handout from 50. Nothing. I don't want his assistants, his DJs. Nothing. I don't want nothing to do with G Unit. No association with G Unit. Do I hate G Unit? No. Do I respect G
So,
Unit?
so in
Yes.
all reality, it really ain't a G unit, y'all thing. It's the point of ambition, man. I want to get it without no handout.
Yep.
Simple as
That's
that,
it.
man. I'm from the
I want to
block
earn it.
too,
I just want to earn. I just want to earn it. If it comes too fast, it goes fast.
and you
I'm
doing
earning
it
every.
though. You
Right.
doing it,
Yeah,
man.
you so
It's
is.
going to be an uphill journey because you being positive. But I think you should be a little more direct with your message, man, because it had me confused. Like I said, I'm like, yo, this dude is straight up positive, but see, nobody knows the depth of that story, bro. So believe it or not, yeah, as you said, it's just a story. No, it's not. It is, and nobody cares in certain elements. But as I said, also, it's still a part of the big picture. That's still
There's
part of.
reasons. Look, there's reasons why I don't say certain things, brother, because it could turn to something else out here real quick, bro.
No,
Real
no, no, no.
shit.
I get
No,
what you're
no,
saying.
no, no. Hold on. Real shit. I want to keep it a buck with you, bro.
All right.
I have to be very mindful what I say and how I say it because I'm accountable for myself and other niggas that rock with me out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it can happen. It can go down. So I'm very mindful of who I am, where I'm at, how I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing I'm playing the cards that I got dealt to me, and I'm holding to my chest. Music is the form of me being able to try to give back. It's the reason why I switched my whole style up.
I feel you on that, man. Especially when you've been been in part of that environment, doing your thing and stuff. You know
Hey,
how it can get. So of course you gotta watch what you say, even though you know what I'm saying. But I mean, shoot, one thing is for sure, man. You free, you're above ground, you doing your thing. You know
hey,
what I'm saying? The movement that you pushing still going forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like Quay say, it's gonna be an upward climb, especially trying with the positivity. because that's how you see
Yeah,
like a lot of the rappers like J. Cole, dope. But then, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not talking about the shoot 'em up bang bang. He ain't talking
yeah,
about slanging drugs. He ain't talking about moving bricks. He ain't talking, you know what I'm saying? Because the lingo, it feels like it's something foreign and it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, it's a whole bunch of dope artists, bro, that, you know what I'm saying? Once they get up out that stigma of the drill scene, of following that, you know what I'm saying, of following that same want to be from the gutter, want to be from the trenches, want to, you know what I'm saying, want to be that hitter. You know what I'm saying? That crap don't. That's two things it leads to, man. Death or you gone for the rest of your life.
absolutely. Oh, listen, I'm gonna tell you this: Islam is what saved my life, man. Not banging my head down 4 or 5 times a day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being a Muslim, that's what saved my life. That's what changed me. Them kids too, them babies. And you look at you, and I look at my son's face. I said, I gotta do this, man. Listen, I work a 9 to 5 too. You know what I'm saying? I had to work a 9 to 5. You know, I'm gonna tell people, everybody out there, ain't nobody coming to save you but you.
Facts. That's some facts right there.
You ever heard that saying, brother? Revenge is like grabbing a hot piece of coal with all intentions in the world of throwing it at somebody, but you're the only one that's gonna get burned when you grab that coal. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
shit, I heard
And
success is
that's
the greatest revenge. That's what I heard.
huh?
They say success is the greatest revenge. That's the terminology I heard.
Man,
Success is the greatest
yeah,
revenge, baby. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah,
that's
see, you're right. I mean, to an extent, but you still, it's still hurt, bro. Because whenever you do anything, I don't care what it is, man, just to make somebody else feel bad, that's corny, man. You know, and ultimately, if you truly got a good heart, that hurt. You know what I mean? Because it hurt anytime that you can't bring somebody with you. It don't matter if they ain't catch that ball. That's how I feel. I'm any W I get, I share it. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And anyhow, I'm passionate about hip hop, so this ain't even got nothing to do with the show. And I hope it don't mess up our relationship. But I'm just gonna be direct. Um, how things are said are so it's a code. The human language is an actual code, bro. And it's amazing to know, speaking to you, right?
yeah,
Again, I watched the beef DVDs and I've followed this. So anytime I would have heard these names together, I automatically I would have figured, oh, it's beef, it's ops, it's that or that. But you on a whole nother path. And just like me being a convict, a lot of times, well, most of the time, I don't be knowing how to word things, bro. But you just explained in a different way. Nah, man, this ain't I don't hate nobody. I just want to do it on my own. That's different. You get me?
yeah.
This ain't a yo, F bro in the whole. Nah, this is, listen, man. Anytime y'all look in my community, y'all think of bro first.
Absolutely. There
Nah,
we go.
I want to get it on my own. That's all, man. That's all that
That's
is.
it.
So if I don't want to, you know, stand at that flagpole, then I'm a hater. Nah, I'm from the block too, and I'm next door. You know what I mean? That's apartment
Yeah,
A, this apartment B. Period.
facts.
Guess what, bro? If you express that to the world, and if you need help, I'm willing, man. If you, yo, that's a monumental historical hip hop moment, bro. You get me? You will
Yeah.
put clarity to a situation that has everybody in one zone. And I'm 49, bro. I'll be 50 in November. Literally.
You sure as hell don't look like no 49 year. I'll tell you that much.
Man, I be trying. Yo, I kind of do, but look though, when I color my beard in, when I be going to perform, I color my beard in. You know what I'm saying? Shave
You
my hair.
look,
And what's crazy is, I shave my hair and I got a full head of hair, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, look like Black Moses. That's what you look like.
Yes. Word. But yo, I honestly believe if you express that, you know, honestly, passionately, and directly, yo, the whole hip hop community is saying, hold on, fam. Now we feel we feel we violated y'all. I'm dead serious. That's the way I feel. That's why I was looking at you like the whole time you expressing it. Again, I'm still a hip hop fan first. So it's like, hold on, bro. Look, shout out FBG Bodine. Well, he ain't FBG. He don't call himself that no more, but that's the bro, man. He produced for the whole FBG squad, plus, you know, Do or Die and all them. And so many others, man. But make a long story short, right? Automatically with the OTF FBG situation, there was a lot of, you know, situations. You know, IKS, the last show we did, shout out to the bro again, man. We did in Peoria. Myself, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, and Bodine. And he got shot in the head twice. You know what I'm saying? And lived like it was nothing. And he ate them shells like he got jumped. Well, he got shot 5 times, but it was only 2 in the head. And that was his second time getting shot in the head. You know, but the point is, right? Outsiders looking in, we know what the media tells us. And back then, there was no social media, so there was no in between. All we had was what a DVD let out. You get me?
Yeah.
That's it. So, you know, the average person most definitely wasn't on 134th or Guy Brewer. You know what I mean? None of that. So, like, nobody knows, bro. Yes, in your community, in your circle, and that's the terrible thing about, you know, for every ghetto community. When you in the hood, that revolving circle, I don't care how big your city is. It's the same thing over and over and over. So you're not able to outlive that. But it's a whole world outside of that knows nothing about that, bro. And we just fans. You get me? It's a whole bunch of us that's like, hold on, Bang'em Smurf, he's fire as an artist. Domination is fire as an artist. You get what I'm saying? Like, we remember that whole, like, so it's like we got robbed and we got deceived and manipulated. Because again, back to the OTF FBG, everybody was like, all right, Dirk, Vaughn, they talking all, but then it's like, hold on, now I gotta hear who they dissing. Let me hear what the dissing side saying. Oh, they fire over there, or they hitting. You know what I mean? You gotta hear both sides. That's what creates the music. You know what I'm saying? East Coast, West Coast. It never would have that, even though they call it, you know, well, it was beefing or whatever. It's we are competitive by nature, you know, and that's what hip hop is, you know. So when you had East Coast versus West Coast or whatever, it still was built in and around passion. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, the gunplay happened behind some very petty, right there situation. You know how the streets go. Absolutely. It could have been something slick as, especially a roster. Yo, somebody said some old homo to in the wrong community back there, and you was around the wrong corner. You get me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And a roster don't respond with verbals. They come with a sucking teeth. Uh-oh. So I think y'all should, you know, man, believe it or not, if you were to make that story and the truth, that the passion that you, as you just saying, man, it ain't no I hate him. Yeah, everybody got war. Everybody got situations out of that. But this ain't a what this is I don't need that man. Y'all basically trying to put us in a situation. If we from a certain area in Queens, then we got to be stamped by 50 or we don't exist. Nah, man. How I'm gonna tell my kids that? I ain't your daddy unless 50 says so.
That's what
See, I just said that about the rosters with the sucking teeth.
Yeah. But what you saying is what's going on right now, bro.
Guess what? Unless you just explained it, nobody would have ever known. Yo, IKS, as much as you know about that whole, 50 Bang'ems, but that whole, would you ever even imagine that this was the truth of it?
No. I mean,
everybody respect passion. Everybody gonna agree with what you said. Nobody's going, man, 50 agree with what you said. Because guess what? When 50 was running around thumping, it was somebody bigger than him. Come on, man. The world wasn't born after you was. That's why I said in that joint, Iron Fist, man. Velvet Glove. I wonder when people got it inside their head, they only made a king once. And after you cop your hammer, they never made the same gun. Listen, silly. A quarter kizzy fund a small army. 30 birds and make your honor look like raw salami. Believe it, yo, that those little simple bars right there is more than the average person understand. You know what I'm saying? I wonder when people got it inside their head, they only made a king once. And after you cop your hammer, they never made the same gun. Come on, man.
So what's your next project you got on the way? $1 Million Smile.
I got a album I'm putting together right now called Dark Insomnia. It's all dark pop, cars rap, and it's just a mixture of me bringing more melodic harmony, less rap. So I just want to tap into that, and that is that style that got me the deals. That's what got me the deal.
Would you be interested in working with a rock group? Like,
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
shout out to KRA, shout out Goose, shout out Heat Detector. Yo, KRA, right? Is a band. They out of Chicago, right? I performed with them and at the 420 event in Reggie's. But check it, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you got Goose as the lead singer, right? He's a rapper.
Mhm.
Then he got a guitarist, he got a drummer, but he also got a DJ, right? Now everybody's their own character, but the DJ is like a futuristic bumblebee. I don't know how to like.
That sounds
But
dope.
yo, mind you, like I said, they got a full band, but he's an actual DJ, scratching, tearing it, going crazy. Then,
Eric.
yo, bro, they got a young dude, right? That's like, yo, everything. Yo, put it like this: if you can imagine Kiss, the rock group Kiss, and this is their guitar, this their guitarist. If you can imagine Kiss as a little black dude, bro, with the high heel boots and everything.
Yeah,
You
set it
get
up.
me?
Yeah, set it up. Let me holler at them.
Yo, bro, listen.
Make it happen.
They go crazy, man.
You can make it
They
happen
call
too?
it KRA. Most definitely, man.
Make it happen. Yeah.
Most definitely, brother.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind working with somebody like that. Definitely up my alley.
Man, they do their own venues, man. They doing warehouses. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Goose. I think they got their own warehouse by now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they do nothing but warehouses, bro. They got a different kind of following, bro. Like I said, they got a real band plus a DJ. Then you got the black Lenny Kravitz with the high heel boots, the Bumblebee Transformer dude, tearing it up, and then you got Goose. Bro, it's different, man. And they be lit.
And I think you said you had the situation in St. Clown Posse for me too, right?
Oh, that's my boy IKS right there, man. That's Tierra Diaz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, set that up. I need to branch out. I need to get the hell out of New York, man.
He's a Spanish dude that's down with them, man.
I don't
Did
care.
you look back on our show? You'll see the interview.
No, I seen the interview. That's what I said. That's why I bring it up.
Oh yeah, Tierra
Dope
Diaz.
ass
Shout
person.
out
I like
to the
dope,
bro, man.
I like dope people. I like dope
He
people.
cool.
Yeah, most definitely.
If y'all can set those
Creativity
two,
is the way.
if you can set that, and that's the slogan. Creativity is the way. So if we can
Yes.
let that. If y'all brothers can set that situation up, I'm gonna close the door right behind me.
Man, we the connect work, fam. That's what we do, brother.
My guys.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. You know why? See, the thing is, we don't do things on no. Yo, it's all energy, bro.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna try to get a holler at Smurf on Domination to get him up here. I got talk to them.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate you. But we
Yeah.
definitely gonna do that with KRA and all them, because like I said, it's energy, and Even if I introduce you to somebody, bro, I can't create the energy.
Nah.
It gotta be
So me,
genuine. You know
just
what I'm
open the door.
saying?
I
Like,
walk. Just open the door.
no,
I
no, no.
take care of the
I'm
rest.
not talking about you specifically. I'm talking
Oh,
about,
okay.
to the other people that be, people assume, and it's. I was just addressing a comment, not on here, but something that been recurring, and a
Yeah.
lot of us, a lot of people hear that, like, how come you connect one with this one with that one, but nah, man. Guess what? It doesn't matter who or how. I'm just saying how we move,
Yeah.
because guess what? You could have introduced somebody to me. You know what I mean? Everybody, yo, that one want this one want that. We're gonna put it together. And guess what? The energy was so terrible. You know what I'm saying? 2 days later,
Yeah.
somebody calls you like, yo, bro, what's up with your man? Like, you know what I'm saying? He stunk the whole whip
Yeah.
up. Like, bro, you get me? Like,
Yeah.
energy is everything, man. And when we grown anyway, when you young, it don't matter. But for us, when we grown, man, listen here, I protect my peace. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the energy is what got us here. It don't matter about, we all been in hell. I mean, I can't say all, but our panel right here, the connect work hood hierarchy. Oh yeah,
We've
we
been
know
to
what
hell.
hell is, man. So we ain't trying to be a part of something that, nah, man. It's time to push forward and do it with as much love and creativity and positivity as possible, man. And meeting genuinely good people like you, brother. So
Appreciate y'all.
again,
Likewise.
brother, hold on. Let me big screen that ass, man. Congratulations on the
Appreciate it.
Orchard,
Thank you, brothers.
Sony Orchard
Thank you.
deal, man.
Thank you, brothers.
Empire. Yes,
Thank you.
sir, man. The average person ain't shaking the building like that, brother. You know what I'm
Appreciate it.
saying? $1 million
Yeah.
smile, brother. They ain't
Yeah.
doing
Shout out
that.
to C Styles, man. I gotta tell you, C Styles made a lot of things
Shout
possible,
out
man.
C Styles, bro.
Yeah.
And yo, shout out World of Rama. That's your
Shout out to
man.
World. Yeah, yeah. Because if
Yeah.
World got World, man. Shout out to World around, man. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out,
We
shout out to
tapped in,
everybody
so
that was in the chats too, man. We popped up a couple of y'all. Appreciate all y'all tuning in
Yeah.
too.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Most definitely, most
yeah, we
definitely.
definitely locked in with y'all. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot of work coming up soon with the Connect work and
Man, I'll smile.
$1 million smile, C Styles, and World of Rama. You know what I mean? Word.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
gotta get
Uncle
real up here
Beats.
too. I gotta get real up here. I gotta get real up here as soon as possible.
Yeah,
So I got
bro.
you. I got you. Him and Christian
So
Conference. I got you.
word. So yo, man, we overly appreciate having you, man. We definitely gotta have a part two, man, so we can have the other. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring it back to the. We need this boy come up here, right here. Look at this crazy dude, with a thing at there. We need to see him.
I got you. I
You know what I'm
got you.
saying?
You make that happen. We make part two happen with him. I got you.
Most definitely, we need to do a nice, good promo run for that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. Say
Yes,
less.
sir. But
All right, my
yo,
brother.
man, as always, we need a drop, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are, how to get a hold of you, and give a shout out to the Connect Work, brother.
First and foremost, I want to shout out the Connect Network for making all this possible. For me being able to express myself and being able to vent and being able to have a place to talk to brothers that's like-minded. They understand the cause and they understand the culture. These brothers are pushing the culture forward. If you're looking for me and I'll smile, you want to reach out to me and connect with me, right? You can reach me at me and I'll smile _ny@gmail.com. That's MILLIONDOLLA_NY. I know that's long, baby, but if you really want to get with me, you're gonna search me out. Nothing came easy for me, so you need to work for it. Cha-ching, cha-ching, jackpot. Appreciate y'all, brothers. That shit. And my new album coming out too. Dark Asania, Cos Rap, Cos Pap, Nuha. What?
And yo, I ain't
Yeah.
pushing it, but I am pushing it.
What's up?
Can I get the punchline? Are you saying, man, we don't hate you. We just don't want to do it. We just want to do it ourselves.
Yeah, all right, I
No,
got you.
I mean, I forgot how you said that, but however you had said it, you know what I'm
Yeah, no,
saying? Yeah,
I said, like,
bro.
listen, like, I ain't got no problem against G on the 50 Cent, but I'm not looking for 50 to come save me. That defeat the whole purpose of me creating this whole lane, this cos prop. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for y'all. You need guys like us. You need an anti-hero. You need someone you can believe in. Someone that's breaking up the norm and the monotony of the industry that is so stuck in the twilight zone. If you want something new, you deal with Connect Network, you deal with $1 Million Smile, cha-ching, cha-ching, and we'll bring you some flavor, some seasoning. You're tired of baked chicken, so come get some jerk chicken. You're tired of fried chicken, so come get some General Tozo chicken. That's it for me. Cha-ching.
Tuesdays and